G'day everyone, Jason here with a quick review of a Star Wars The Mandalorian pop. We have pop number 369 and this is The Child, and this is freaking huge. So it's taking up most of my light box. It's the deluxe 10-inch bobblehead of The Child. I can't even sort of fit the packet in to turn it around, so that's the back. So obviously these are all the different ones in the current series of standard size pops, and this box is very big for such a small character. So it's got the outward there, so it is the sort of using the Force child figure. It'll be a bobblehead because it is Star Wars. I don't know how the bobble will go, but because that head is giant. But let's get it out of the packet. Okay, so here we have the Child out of the packet. So you can see it comes on obviously the Star Wars collector base. There's some decent actual texture in the little sort of Hessian jumpsuit. There's the furry collar. We've got the hand in the Force pose there. We've got those eyes, which I think is getting a bit of a reflection of the light here, but they are just black and soulless otherwise. But when there's a light shining on them, they look really good. Got the little mouth, the nose. There's quite a bit of colour, like surprisingly, like the green. There's this pinky colour sort of around the nose and the eyes, and that comes out into the ears. Obviously, as I said, it's a bobblehead, so you can get that, but it's not too bad. Looks like there's a little bit of colour in underneath there, and we'll spin him around. So it's got a few little crow's feet for someone who's only 50 years young. There's some nice little texture and on the back of the ears as well, and even on the back of the head. He's got the big turned up collar at the back. Got a little bit of a split down the back showing the undergarment there. And then the other hand's just in a sort of a downward pose. So it is attached to the base, so it doesn't come off the base. So that's, yep, it's as it's indicating, it's a no, it doesn't come off the base. But is it a very cool looking character? Most assuredly, yes. This is really nice. I'll have to bring in a standard pop just to show you a height comparison. So just for comparison, here's a standard size pop. This is the new Aussie character from Pops Around the World, number 4, which is the little Aussie koala, and comes with a little pin. So in the box, that's just coming up to sort of the cheeks of Baby Yoda, or I say Baby Yoda Child, the package, whatever you want to call it, not Baby Yoda, but Yoda's race. So there is a comparison. But yeah, this thing is huge, and it's one of those ones that while I do like it in the box, and while I was walking at home, it was facing forward, like I was carrying it with a couple of other boxes home from work today, and people stopped me in the street and were saying, "Oh, isn't that cute?" And these are people who, live in the country, probably have never seen Star Wars. Some of them I knew from off a property. They wouldn't have a clue who the character is, but they were automatically drawn to those big eyes and that face, which I don't know what Jon Favreau did, but he certainly sold his soul, and this thing is just amazing. And I don't think this will be the last version of the baby or the child that I get, but this is one of the cheaper options by comparison to some of the more deluxe scaled sort of sideshow or Hot Toys versions. But all in all, I think it's a good little. I could see this sort of sitting in the basket on the front of my bike as I ride around town, or in a backpack sticking out the back. But that is the Child, the large 10-inch. I don't know what size. I should actually measure the size and officially show you the height. Okay, so from the ground, so from at the bottom of the base until the top of his head, it's about 240, maybe 250 to the crown of his head. So 25 centimeters tall, and width from ear to ear 40 centimeters. Wow, no wonder that box is so wide. So yeah, he is giant by comparison to a standard pop. I wouldn't say that he is accurate life size in this style, but he does look pretty amazing. And obviously the big head, the bobble, the big black eyes. I mean, he was made to be a pop, really. With the he has all the characteristics already in the character before they even popify him. So that is the child from the Mandalorian, Funko Pop, and I got that from Popcultcha in Geelong.